then you would be able to access my Azure network via private IP address.
Private IP address.
Correct?
Yep.
Understood clearly for this configuration?
Yes, Nick.
Okay, good. So let's see, we'll complete it today and you guys do the lab from your end also with this same process. Okay, let's wait for another, it's almost 12 minutes, another 8 to 10 minutes. Let's take a quick break, 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, let's complete this. Thank you. Okay, you see this deployment is completed. It would take almost 40 minutes. It was successful, right?
Yeah.
So now we can go to resource group. This was done already, everything, right? Now you can just go back to, that is our virtual network gateway. Okay. VPN gateway. Now see this.
It
is done. Point to site VPN. Point to site configuration. Now the next step is you have to download VPN client. Okay. Click on the download VPN client. This is going to download now in a few seconds. Okay, it's downloaded. Now what you need to do, you just copy this and we'll extract it in the folder. Okay, we put into the Azure 104 weekdays. I put into this, I'll put it here. Okay, you can extract here. And you see this Windows 64-bit. Double click and you need to set up this. Okay, continue. And process with this. Okay, it's done. Now if we open that search bar VPN, okay, VPN setting. You can type here VPN here. Okay, now see this.
Yeah.
And you need to connect here. Okay, click on connect. It might get error now because I haven't installed that client certificate.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
Now it's verifying this. You see this point to 8 child certificates waiting for this. Okay. Now, okay, good. It is done already. Connected. You see this? Now,
Yeah, it's connected.
Yes, you see this earlier we were trying to accessing a web application over the private IP address. Now I should be able to access. See this?
Uh,
Yes
it's
or
there.
no?
Yes.
Now if you see this, my VPN connected here, VPN connected, proxy master. When you right click this, and this setup file, if I give you, can you able to access now? Can you able to access 10.0.1.4 from you?
Just a second. 10.0.1.4, no? No, I can't. Neil, I can't.
Hey, Janek, sorry, was network disconnected. You there? Janek?
Yes, Neil, I'm there. Yeah.
Okay. So what I was trying here, you just again, it was network disconnected. Let me just connect back. Say
Okay.
yes. Okay. Establishing secure network, verifying the password. Okay. And since this client certificate is with me, it is connected now, right? Now it's connected. I was able to accessing a private IP address or private IP address. My web application, I'm able to access it now. Now,
Even
clear?
I tried that private IP, I mean that 10.1.0.1.4. That is not accessible to me.
Obviously, it won't accessible, correct?
Yeah,
Why?
correct.
Because it's a private IP address.
Private IP.
Now, for your machine to connect via public private IP address, what you need to do, you need to download this VPN. I'm just, you are the end user. Okay, let me just give you this um, uh, VPN client, which I downloaded, and then this certificate. Now install both. Let's see if you can able to access or not. Let me give you 1 minute.
I'm having my company provided laptop, so I can't install any
Okay.
certificate.
So now, uh, yeah, that you understood, right? If I need to, if any end user, I wanted to share this VPN client, VPN downloaded, set a file, Azure the certificate. If both are installed, they would be able to connect my Azure network. Correct? So earlier I was not able to accessing this 10.0.1.4. Now I should be able to accessing my web application. It's connected to via this
And
VPN.
can you
Mhm.
also bind that certificate with this?
Sorry, what is that?
I'm saying that can we also bind that VPN certificate with the client?
Bind means what? You have to have a certificate to be installed in the machine. This one. I will
Uh,
be going to share this certificate. You
hmm.
see this? This certificate, every system should be there. Every end user system.
In our corporate thing, what we have, we simply have that client, not required any certificate or any kind of thing. So,
No,
is there any option that
the authentication should be there, actual, right? No, this binding can be possible from the VPN vendor, who was the Cisco kind of, right? Basically, two
yes,
things.
yes.
Now, your machine in a company organization scan, they would be installing by default these relevant certificate in our machine.
Mhm.
Like when you
Mhm.
go to the cert mgr.msc,
Mhm.
okay. So this would be there. If required, if these are the whatever the needed certificate to be binded with the VPN itself only, that vendor should be provided. Now the requirement is we would need for the authentication. One is root certificate for the Azure configuration, client certificate to authentication. He should know that I am the trusted person. Okay, the tunnel has been created here. Now the tunnel has been created. In this tunnel, it should be verifying this the certificate already installed here, client certificate. Okay, in this tunnel, and this root certificate we have already configured here. Correct?
Mhm.
In
Mhm.
this. So that is a verification has to be done. But now I don't want to separately installing for the certificate, client certificate, that should be binded with this VPN client. That is
Yeah.
vendor has to be planned for that. Since we are talking about a lab point of view. So we are there are all many of the VPN provider. Who are those? VPN I mean Cisco people are there, right? Network team are there. D-Link will be there,
Mhm.
right? D-Rack team will be there. Cisco route will be there. Are many VPN secure VPN vendors are there. If you tell them, they would develop their kind of that VPN along with VPN download plus the specific certificate. Because I haven't seen that is in it will be binded with VPN only, but most of the time we have seen that is in the certificate would be installed from our side. You see, this
Yes.
child certificate has been installed because it's ours. The disease certificate, whatever the secure certificate you have purchased,
Mhm.
there are many digital signed certificates are there. Okay, whichever you are going to use it, but you need to provide for this certificate to the vendor. Okay, DigiCert. You see, this kind of certificate we need to purchase. We need to provide to the vendor. You need to use this certificate, which is we are giving that certificate has to be binded to the VPN vendors. Okay, so this will be again separate digital certificate, right? And for lab point of view, we use for the self-sign certificate. So altogether, we have to have a securely accessing resource. Authentication should happening. That should be a certificate, and the network should be having for the establishing the connection. Right, the once I established connection from end user to this tunnel is going to create it. So all is going to travel and connecting to the my VPN, and this is going to connecting to my network. So once the network connected, the resource what we are going to accessing, that route is clear with the network, then I would be able to accessing with a private IP address with a network which is a private network we are connecting to that, like office network. Right, office network. Now the 10.0.1.4 is office network, right? We are able to accessing for this. You see this is 1 second, you would be able to see this 10.0.1.4. okay, should be able to access. So as we have discussed earlier, it will not accessing with this private IP, right? You see, here we have written here in this earlier, access web application via private IP address. No, earlier, right? And now after configuration, after install VPN client, end user computer can able to access web application via private IP address. Yes.